Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're going to be talking about one of the most exciting aspects of sports, rivalries. Every sport has its own set of rivalries that have been built up over time and have become a huge part of the game's history. In this video, we'll be taking a look at some of the biggest rivalries in the world of sport and discussing why they're so important. So let's get started. Our first rivalry is one of the oldest and most famous in all of sports, the Yankees versus Red Sox. These two teams have been battling it out on the baseball diamond for over a century, with each victory adding fuel to the fire. Fans of both teams are passionate and often fierce in their support, and the rivalry has spilled over into other aspects of life, such as politics and culture. The Yankees and Red Sox rivalry is unique because it's not just about the teams themselves, it's about the cities they represent. New York and Boston are both historically important cities with strong identities, and that's reflected in the way their sports teams are viewed. There's a real sense of pride on both sides, and that's what makes the rivalry so intense. That's definitely true. It's not just about the players on the field, but the cities and their histories as well. Moving on, our next rivalry takes us across the pond to Europe, where soccer reigns supreme. The rivalry between Barcelona and Real Madrid is one of the fiercest in all of sports, with matches between the two teams often referred to as El Clásico. The rivalry between these two Spanish giants is about more than just soccer, it's about politics and identity as well. Barcelona represents Catalonia, an autonomous region of Spain with a distinct language and culture, while Real Madrid is seen as a symbol of Spanish nationalism. The rivalry has been fueled by historical tensions between Catalonia and the Spanish government, and it's been known to get quite heated on the field. The Barcelona-Real Madrid rivalry is interesting because it's not just about the sport itself. There are historical, cultural, and political factors at play that make the rivalry even more intense. It's not just about which team is better, it's about which team represents something bigger. That's a great point. Sometimes sports rivalries are about more than just the game. Our next rivalry takes us to the world of tennis, where two of the greatest players of all time have been battling it out for over a decade. Of course, I'm talking about Roger Federer and Rafael Nadal. These two tennis legends have faced each other a whopping 40 times, with some of their matches becoming instant classics. Their rivalry has been built up over the years as they've competed for Grand Slam titles and battled for the top spot in the rankings. The Federer-Nadal rivalry is special because it's about more than just the individual players. They represent different styles of play. Federer is known for his elegance and finesse, while Nadal is a powerhouse with incredible athleticism. Their rivalry showcases two different approaches to the game, and that's what makes it so interesting to watch. Absolutely, their styles of play are very different, which makes for an exciting match every time they meet on the court. Our next rivalry takes us to the world of basketball, where the Boston Celtics and Los Angeles Lakers have been competing against each other for decades. These two teams are two of the most successful franchises in NBA history, with a combined 33 championships between them. Their rivalry began in the 1960s when they first met in the NBA Finals, and it has continued to this day. The Celtics-Lakers rivalry is special because it's not just about the teams themselves, it's about the cities they represent. Boston and Los Angeles are two very different cities with very different cultures, and that's reflected in the way their teams play. The Celtics are known for their tough, physical play, while the Lakers are more flashy and finesse-oriented. The rivalry showcases two different styles of basketball, and that's what makes it so exciting. That's a great point. The differences between the cities are definitely reflected in the way the teams play. Our final rivalry takes us to the world of motorsports, where two of the most successful Formula One drivers of all time have been competing against each other for years. Of course, I'm talking about Lewis Hamilton and Sebastian Vettel. These two drivers have won a combined 10 Formula One World Championships, with each victory adding to their intense rivalry. Their battles on the track have become the stuff of legend, with their fans fiercely defending their favorite driver. The Hamilton-Vettel rivalry is special because it's about more than just the drivers themselves. It's about their different backgrounds and the paths they took to get to where they are today. Hamilton grew up in a working-class family in England, while Vettel came from a more affluent background in Germany. Their rivalry is about more than just who is the better driver, it's about who represents the underdog and who represents the establishment. That's a really interesting take on their rivalry. It's not just about the sport itself, but about the drivers' backgrounds as well. So there you have it, some of the biggest rivalries in the world of sport. From baseball to basketball to motorsports, these rivalries have captivated fans around the world and have become a huge part of sports history.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share.